Welcome back. My name is Mulligan and this is Xenonauts X-Divison. Okay, we finished the SMG MK2. We did lose a lot of grenades. Or not really lost. We used a bunch. So we need to make a lot more Illenium grenades. Rockets seem fine. We can check the second stock here, which is not here. It is not. Where's my... Oh, no soldiers available. Okay. So it's over here. Let's check. Rockets. We could use a couple of the other ones. Grenades seem fine. We definitely need more Illenium grenades. And maybe even fire grenades. So, we are making a couple. We don't need the chemical grenades anymore. Get 10 more there. Incendiary. We definitely want a couple more stun grenades. Just make them full. 12 more stun grenades incoming. And I believe we send our B team to another mission. If I remember correctly, because it was on the way. And our main team is mostly trying to recuperate right now. Got injured pretty badly. Fighting against Androns. Yep. This is B squad. We had the left side. Okay, not too big. Okay, don't see any enemies. Not necessarily a good sign. Okay, we found Sebillian, which is a really bad sign. I don't know if that is a really very small or just a small. So we have a guy over there. Got a couple hits and suppressed. He has a big gun. That is why I want to suppress him. He doesn't have that big a gun. Probably a flamer though. So potentially a good target for a nice rocket. And it hit. Which was surprising. We did hit the civilian. But you know, casualties happen. I do have to see, do I want my B squad to have better weapons? Because we do have the machine gun, which I'm happy about, but we don't really have any of these upgraded. No sniper, no heavy machine gun. So potentially upgrading those could be good. Cost a little bit. How do you miss the fence? Sure. Sniper. We could walk all the way up here. Trying to get in a position where we can start shooting both of these guys. Yeah, it's a flamer. Oh, it's a flamer too. So I guessed he would attack the civilian because the AI is more or less programmed to focus civilians. Shut up, suppression. Good suppression. There we go. Now we can do 32. Okay, good enough. Sadly, that didn't hit. He is suppressed though. There we go. Pray and spray, always a way to do this. He is suppressed too. He got shotgunned. And we have red guy too. Okay. You need to reload a little bit acid. Huh. So interesting. You return. You go all the way over there. Okay, we can run through to the wheat field on the other side. We're going to have the shield. Check around here. We definitely need to get one of these SMGs over here. Only having a pistol, not a good idea. Okay, went for the tank. Ooh, you don't have a flamer, good. Now my sniper should still be in position to shoot. They are. Just trying to get a lucky shot in. Then suppress. Which we did. Sadly we didn't get suppression on the other one. One dead. Second dead. Wow. This machine gun is really good. It is mostly the machine gun that is doing a lot of the damage. Now the Hunter Scout car is the one that has all the time units to shoot. But the damage itself is mostly because of the... Okay, we found the ship entrance. It's a small one. Just unload the rocket launcher. We probably don't need it. As long as the tank stays alive. There we go. Get all of these over here. Morale seems to be holding up somewhat. Okay. Rocket launcher is running all the way over here. Shield follows. We are going to have to go into this whole field. But I'm confident. We killed 3 aliens at this point. So there's not much left that we have to fight. You run all the way over there. You can't. You run as far as you can though. And the tank is just rolling. Boop, boop. No one there. No one there. And has another turn where he is mostly in cover. Bam, bam. Those guys will run around. We have the shield. Who's going to take a closer look? Rocket launcher. I mean, we can run around. Ooh, what we can do? Not this turn. We can take one of the alien weapons. Don't really need to use any of my rockets. Because we have grenades for that. Flamer rifle, sure. I don't really know if the rocket launcher is loaded. Do I get that rocket back? I believe I don't. I believe you don't get the rocket back. Okay. So we are going to make a little area here. We drive through with a tank, destroy the door, and surprise! That is the idea. Shield is going to stand. sure the farmer's running up. I mean, it's the same. We can drive one this down this area. Bam. Near. Have the flamer. We're going to stack up on this side. Bap. The farmer is doing a really bad job at staying passive. Got some suppression. One or two more turns of shooting at the entrance. Suppressing more. There we go, suppression successful. We can get out of the way. You can just use your flamer, which is now spent. And then we can use sniper, who do not have 100% chance to hit on... I don't know how far away that is. Close enough that I would guess you should have 100% chance to hit. And we are not doing good. We are not doing a good job. Shield to the rescue. Maybe. I have the feeling that they will run out. Okay, the tank is going to act as a shield. He died. The other one doesn't really care. Fine. Suppressing you either way. Come on, run. Okay, he doesn't want to run. We are mostly doing some suppression. You reload. Shield is moving up. One side. Those guys move up other side. You continue suppressing, or you kill him. Same, I guess. Laura Hunt got promoted to sergeant, Jackson Roberts promoted to sergeant, and Anais Duval promoted to sergeant, which is fine. Got some promotions, got a lot of stuff. We are waiting for the stun grenades to finish. Corvette. The aliens have started to field larger crafts than scouts. As you have seen, Commander, the Corvette can take considerably more punishment than the scouts and pack a much larger punch. The Corvette is equipped with a beam weapon more powerful than that used by the scout, a cannon, and a missile which, again, is more powerful than that used by the scout. However, once your troops have secured one of these, we can pick it for parts. We have devised an assembly protocol, blah blah blah, blah blah, yeah, we get more stuff. Ooh, Alien Rebel. Alien Rebel? Light drone wreckage. The light drone is a small saucer-shaped drone approximately 140 centimeters wide, with a thrust array mounted on the rear of the saucer and is the sensors and weaponry on the front. It is capable of hovering, but is usually sighted skimming the battlefield roughly a meter above the ground. This allows it to move freely over small obstacles or otherwise impassable terrain such as water. Disassembly of a recovered wreckage suggests that the heart of the drone is an aluminium reactor no larger than a man's fist. We assume the mass of aliens circuitry that surrounds it is in fact the drone's electronic brain. The lack of any visible receiver antenna suggests that these units are fully autonomous when operational. An engine array on the rear of a drone provides forward motion, while the hover effect and probably pitch and roll is generated by the dozen small thrusters that dot the underside of the drone. The frontal part of the saucer is filled with a powerful scanner that can monitor almost the entire electromagnetic spectrum, giving these drones excellent sight ranges. The drone is armed with an unusual integrated weapon we have dubbed the burst cannon. The plasma-generated array has been designed to emphasize rate of fire above all else, allowing it to fire extremely quickly, but leaving it underpowered even compared to the plasma pistol. A single shot would probably not even kill an unarmored civilian, as the shell of the drone itself is also not even thick enough to resist sustained small arms fire. I suspect these units are disposable scout units primarily designed to locate and suppress enemies so the accompanying aliens can deal with them more easily. A support role rather than a hunter-killer role, it seems. As one would suspect, the light drone is highly resistant to chemical damage. It's also somewhat resistant to energy damage, while kinetic and incendiary resistance is poor. Okay. Ground attack missions. I'm pretty friendly with one of the junior researchers at R&D, as the seniors don't have time for us grunts, and she told me that they had identified over 3,500 separate alien craft orbiting our world. If they all landed tomorrow, we would be dead. As it is, the ETs have merely committed to the largest air war since Hitler was in power. Pattern analysis of ET airstrikes suggests they are currently focusing on soft targets, highways, small towns, even isolated warships on patrol. These targets are difficult for emergency services to respond to, and the ET's ability to strike and retreat anywhere makes it impossible for local forces concentrated nearer the larger population centers to intercept. Ground attack missions can be carried out by any grade of signal, from the smallest to the largest, rather than being given a specific target. UFOs will patrol a patch of the planet looking for targets of opportunity. UFOs tasked with a ground attack mission will strike several times before retreating to rearm and refuel, and can cause serious havoc. They're damn clever, Commander. They strike at locations that make no immediate military or economic impact, but they whittle away at our confidence and cut lines of commerce and communication. If we become isolated, the planet will shut down as effectively as if they bombed every capital into rubble. Our experience and detection tech gives us a fighting chance against ET strikes. But the fact is there are too many of them and too few of us to handle them all at once. My advice is to get as many bases built as you can, never mind R&D's bleating for more funds. Those nuts have no idea how the real world works and need boots on the ground, not heads in the sky. That is a pretty serious thing. If all communication ways would be destroyed overnight, we would probably not be able to mount a defense. At least not a sufficient one. Okay. We got some more stuff. Seems fine for the moment. I want to make... Okay. We are going to make SMG. We are running out of ballistic course, but I believe we can make some more. Seasoned Chieftain Vivisection. Vivisection of the Seasoned Chieftain allowed us to gain some minor improvements to our understanding of season weaknesses. Given the small number of seasoned Chieftain samples we have had access to, we can't say too much about the weapons they wield, although this one apparently wielded a heavy phaser. Given that it carried a mini shield like the rest of the seasons, we can assume other chieftains do as well. The armor provides a little more protection to all types of damage than the season's guard's armor does, but it has the same protection profile, comparatively good energy protection, poor kinetic protection, and chemical and incendiary protection in between those. Apart from that, we have devised a process to get more stuff. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff too. We have the Alien Rebel. A sign alarm has been activated. There's a storyline. If possible... N1 compute. I want to get the N1 stuff. Okay, this one. The robot is fascinating, Commander. Study of its construction could help further our collective knowledge immensely. Even if we can't fully understand its electronics, its carapace alone could help lead to innovation in our body armor designs. Yes, please. Stun grenades are finished. We are making these. We need to disassemble some of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we are going to the base, to this base, and we are going to transfer everything that is not important for you to have, and that is all the alien stuff, which I'm just right clicking, transfer. But as a little bit of a trade-off, you get like 10 incendiary, you get 10 HE rockets, couple chemical rockets. Because we can make those 1 SMG, you don't get any stun rockets, you don't need those, grenades or rockets. A couple incendiary ones, some more chemicals, some more selenium. Not cell. Come on. I hope I didn't sell the other ones. I hope I didn't. I cannot really get any more of these. You don't get stun grenades, incendiary rockets, HE rockets. You don't get any stun rockets. Russia to North America. Grenades, incendiary grenades. Chemical. You don't have enough space, okay. So let's reduce the rocket amount. You only have 1 rocket launcher. Chemical grenades. There we go. Stun grenades you don't need. Incendiary grenades. Can't make more of these. Selenium grenades. Looking good. Transfer. So let's hope that I didn't destroy or sold some stuff. Medium drone records. The medium drone is a battlefield drone roughly 2 meters in diameter. It is the closest thing yet encountered to an alien attack vehicle, possessing heavy armor and a powerful, fast-firing main cannon that is significantly more dangerous than alien infantry weapons. What about the flying disc we had? The one we got, I don't know, Sebillian mission? Season mission? I believe season mission. Where we had the round disc. That is not coming up, okay. The medium drone is best thought of as a miniaturized UFO. We believe the inch-thick armor shell is fabricated from the same lightweight but durable materials as used in the fighter-class UFOs. Predictably far more effective against infantry weapons than the more powerful missiles and cannons. There are also striking similarities in terms of flight control circuitry and weapon arrays that suggest a common ancestor. Other elements appear to have been drawn from the light drone, such as the powerful central scanner and central selenium reactor, though naturally both of these have also been significantly enlarged. The formidable weapon system is worth mentioning for 2 reasons. Firstly, it generates large amounts of highly charged plasma and is capable of firing multiple shots in quick succession. Each of these is a powerful explosive in its own right, capable of killing or seriously injuring an armored soldier. The second reason is that the array stores excess power from the drone's reactor and subsequently uses it to boost rate of fire. The system works perfectly well until the drone is destroyed, at which point any excess energy would be released in the form of a secondary explosion capable of killing or injuring anything nearby. Now this would be an interesting concept, that you have something that can charge up and shoot more if it doesn't use up time units. But okay, I do have to stop here. Next episode we hopefully get some more research, we will kit out North American base a little bit more, get sniper and heavy machine guns. And I hope we can give them all a little bit more survivability in this way. So stay tuned, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.